a recently established team that went on to win their IPL in the very first season, proving all the doubters wrong. The Gujarat Titans have enjoyed a very successful few years, but in particular the last year hasn't been that great. Since the transfer of Hardik Pandya back to the Mumbai Indians, Shubman Gill has taken over with the captaincy role, but didn't have the best of seasons, and Gujarat Titans really seem to lack quality in their players. So in going to those auction, they would want to invest in someone big. So far, they've retained 5 players in Rashid Khan, Shubman Gill, Sai Sudarshan, Rahul Tewatia, and Shah Rukh Khan. They've decided to go for some bargain players in Shah Rukh Khan, Rahul Tewatia, who can bowl and bat. Sai Sudarshan is a very talented young batsman. So they've got the captain fix, but they need a wicketkeeper in the team now. And with retaining only 5, they are left with one or team option, which they can use it on Mohammad Shami or David Miller. And the budget going into this auction will be 69 crores. So what's the auction strat? In the first big auction, we saw them buy a lot of out-of-form players for pretty cheap value. Whether that was Vijay Shankar, whether that was David Miller, or even Mohit Sharma the following year, they've done a good role in getting the best out of these players. They've also loved investing in fast-bowling all-rounders, whether it was Hardik Pandya, Vijay Shankar again, or Azmatul Omarzai. And also they have a certain love for some Tamil Nadu and Afghanistan players. The requirements going to this auction will be to first buy a keeper that's set in the team. They also need some fast bowlers and overseas investment. So the options for the keeper, they have Isha Kishan, Jitesh Sharma, Rishabh Pant. Overseas you got QDK, Phil Saad, Gurbaz, English, and Bristow. But I think one player they must look at, they must prioritize with a really high budget is Ishan Kishan. He's only 26 years old. He can open, he can play middle order, and he also has good chemistry with Shubman Gill. He fits kind of Gujarat Titans' auction strategy of picking up out of form players, and he is one of the most talented players I actually know. And it's sad that he hasn't been given the chances this year to play the international circuit. So, despite his high demand value, GT must look to pick him up. In the fast bowlers, you got Mohammad Shami, Natarajan, Khalil Ahmed, Avesh, Bhuvi, Umar Malik, a lot of options. And I could see them get any of this. They could look into getting players who have been really good in the past but out of form recently, including Umar Malik. And to be honest, they could pick up anyone, any fast bowlers. I wouldn't be surprised. But I think for sure is that they must try to their best to get back Mohammad Shami. He is one of the best bowlers you have right now. Even though he's been injured for 1 year, I would still rely on him to go straight into the lineup. In terms of the overseas, you got some Afghanistan options in Fazl Farooqi and Naveen ul Haq, which I wouldn't be surprised if one of them actually comes to the team. Mitchell Stark was actually really high demand last year in auction, and GT actually went up to 24.5 crores for him, eventually dropping the bid. But there's also many other options besides them. So will agent Rashid Khan come through again? In previous seasons, GT purchased Noor Ahmed, Azbatullah Omarzai, and I wouldn't be surprised if they go for Gazam or Siddiqul Atal. Some other investors they might want to look into. Washington Sundar, who'd be a good pick for any team, to be honest. He might come cheaper than his actual value, so might be worth investing in him. Aside from the possible investments, I believe that GT will pick up a few more players from the Tamil Nadu Premier League, as they've done past with Sai Kishore, Sai Sudarshan, Shah Rukh Khan, and many others. It is a place which creates talent, and they've utilized that talent very well. But in the end, it's all in the hands of Ashish Nehra, who pretty much surprised everyone when he was head coach of Gujarat Titans. But he's actually doing a fantastic job there, and everybody loves him. Just one key thing, I think they must break the bank for Isha Kishan, go up to 20-25 crores. He's worth the penny. He's going to provide the quality that Gujarat Titans will want. So that's my thoughts. Drop down in the comments who do you want to see at Gujarat Titans. And if you like the video, then press the like button, share, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.